Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Philadelphia find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Elvis Franco is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Now to the plate, Jason McKnight. He will lead this one off today.
McKnight.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Barry Hubble.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Barry Hubble. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jim Snyder. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Mitch Rosado, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Into the box now, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Greenberg.
The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Santiago is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching, he's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Padilla, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hit hard to the right side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Into the box, Paul Michaels. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
The third baseman, Manny Morales.
Digging in now, Manny Morales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Mark Wright. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Sandoval, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Charles Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box, Harrison Vina. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Harrison Vina.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in now, Derek Strickland. And he fouls this one off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And that misses, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Helpful.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mitch Rosado.
So here now's the pitcher, Mitch Rosado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To the plate now, Jason McKnight. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. McKnight, originally from New York State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Barry Hubble.
At the plate, Barry Hubble, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. Dustin Pedroia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. And now the Cubs pitcher, Elvis Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside ball.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
Standing in, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw over to the bag. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Freddie Santiago comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Michaels ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Padilla, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The set and the 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jim Snyder. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now, well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Michaels.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, D-Ro, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent, You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box, Manny Morales, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Still even at 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So now to the plate, Mark Wright, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. On the ground up the middle. And bobbled out there by Pedroia. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Harrison Vina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. In now, Derek Strickland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Buckner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So striding in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hubble backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Mitch Rosado. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Jason McKnight, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
To the plate now, Barry Hubble batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in once again, Jim Snyder. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Paul Michaels is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready once again, Manny Morales, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Morales, 28 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 0-1, here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Fouled off. The 1-2. This one's down to 3rd. Up with it there is Sandoval. On to 1st, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Charles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Charles Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. From the stretch. And that misses for ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Travis James will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Travis James.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The average is at 308 entering play. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Hubble is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail in this one 3-0. Phil Mortensen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 4, Phil Mortensen.
Now in the box, Mark Wright. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mark Wright.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Harrison Vina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Pedroia over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Strickland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Greenberg. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in, Freddie Santiago. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse.
Settling in now, Jesse Padilla. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
A man at third with 1 away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still at 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the pitcher, Mitch Rosado.
Mitch Rosado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Into the box, Jason McKnight, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, Most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in, Barry Hubble. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, that's too high.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jim Snyder, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. McKnight is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA, and you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a line drive. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Now the 1-0 takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose this command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Phil Mortensen.
Hunter Pence will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two men are on with two men out. Looped out toward third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Walter Slayton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 28, Walter Slayton.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Paul Michaels. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Michael.
And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
In for strike 2.
Count 1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in, Manny Morales, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding in, Mark Wright. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. He's running. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Harrison Vina.
Harrison Vina will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch.
Hey.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Grounded to third. Sandoval has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ernesto Ochoa is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Castro is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23, David Castro.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding into the box, Jesse Padilla. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count, here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Bennett Miklas enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Derek Strickland, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, David Castro. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 0-1. Miklas, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bases are empty, one man out. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason McKnight.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason McKnight. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Barry Hubble. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Jim Snyder. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Paul Michaels, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Rick Dietz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Manny Morales. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Phillies 7 and the Cubs nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Orlando Phillies will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Manny Machado is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And there's one away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Charles Cruz. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Dave Bowie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Dave Bowie.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Bowie brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now back Left fielder.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mitch Rosado notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.